What's going on, my Trainer Club? Today we're going to be beating all of the Rocket leaders, as well as taking down Giovanni to catch Shadow Lugia in Pokemon Go. So I hope you guys are ready. So welcome to the Trainer Club. Here we go. Welcome back, everybody. Let me know in the comments below, how are you guys doing on Shadow Lugia in Pokemon Go? I have heard it is a little bit challenging out there. So today what we're gonna do is we're gonna take it on everything, but right now we are gonna check a Terrakion. So this is gonna be 2086 on the live stream. Hey, shout out for the rank ups and Jim for the raid. We already did get a shiny today, which was a lot of fun. If you guys do want to see that live stream, it was up here. It's a lot of fun. All right, so on the count of 3, we'll get there one of these days. 2, 1, shiny Terrakion. Come out number 2. It is not gonna be shiny. 2,115 is going to be the 100% IV, and we will go ahead and throw one ball at this Terrakion and see if we can bring it home on some first ball luck. And then we're going to be moving on to Giovanni. If you guys did not see the video, I am going to recommend that you guys do check out the Lugia If You Should Catch It, where we do break down as a meta attacker and a PvP analysis of where Shadow Lugia does sit, because remember, we have been talking about in a bunch of videos, do you stack up on Super Rocket Radar? Second ball right there, gotta love it, because you know, having like 4 Shadow Mewtwo's is really effective. Having a couple of Shadow Lugias, maybe not so much, right? So we want to make sure that you guys are optimally using all of the resources that you have available as we do a couple shiny checks. So we are going to try our best here to get, we have potential Giovanni's over there, and then I know I do have, ooh, shiny check right here, come on. Paris, that's a shiny that I want so incredibly bad. We will beat all the leaders. We're gonna go over all their lineups, and I wanna make sure that you guys have all the resources that you do need. So without further ado, let's jump into trying to find Giovanni. And on the way, there's Sierra over there, I do know for certain. So Sierra, number 1 on the list, let's get it. So if we do wanna check out what Sierra's team looks like, Sierra is going to have the Nidoran, and then it's gonna be either Beedrill, Vileplume, and Slowbro, followed by Houndoom, Marowak, as well as Nidoqueen. So not too much commonality in all of these. I am definitely going to be starting, probably have maybe an Excadrill in there just for some ground typing. Fighting's going to do a decent amount. It looks like we're going to get some ice in there as well. So for team number 1, we're going to go with the Melmetal. Melmetal is going to have dual movesets. Rock Slide being one of them. We're going to have the Mewtwo in there as well, and then we're going to have the Reshiram in there as well if we would have some type of fire. I don't have dual moves on the Reshiram. I kind of just use it as a quick fire go-to. So this is going to be number 1 coming through Melmetal. Reason being is Melmetal is resistant to just about pretty much everything. And then it charges its moves with Thunder Shock as well as the Rock Slide combination. Really, really efficient Pokemon. Keeps everything up to date and ready to go, right? So that's why I always either have Melmetal or I have Lucario in pretty much like all my parties. And if you don't want it in spot number 1 to get hit right off the bat, what you can do, and since this one is not doing us any damage here, I'm gonna go ahead and overcharge that. You can put it in spot number 2 and then you can switch right into it, so it gives a good lead time, because something like Lucario is kind of glassy. So if you put like a Melmetal in spot number 1 and then you switched into the Lucario, you would be able to go ahead and, I know you guys are probably like, dude, don't use your shields, but I don't really care. You can go ahead and switch into it, and then you will be able to go ahead and save a bunch of health on that glassier Pokemon right there. So this should pretty much get us there. I'm gonna hit it with a couple of these, and then I'm gonna save the rest. Probably could have saved one more of those and not knocked it out to give us a little bit more charge up. And then we have the Slowbro coming in right here. Not gonna be super effective, but it is gonna be pretty decent. Remember, when you do use a superpower, it's going to weaken this Pokemon, and since it is a psychic combination, not really going to do it here. I'm going to go ahead and charge this one up, and then I'm going to go ahead and go into this Mewtwo. Mewtwo does have Shadow Ball. So I have a Shadow Ball and Ice Beam on this Mewtwo right here. So I will be able to go ahead and KO this Pokemon, and then we will be on to the next one. Remember, Mewtwo does get a lot of movesets, so always good to use that there. And then finally we have the Houndoom. This Houndoom is definitely going to take us out right here. I'll try to just get one moveset on this Pokemon. Neither are going to be effective here, but it's alright, because we do have the Melmetal, spot number 1, remember. So we'll just go ahead and let it take us down. And then we're gonna be back into spot number 1. This is why something like a Lucario is great. A Machamp is good. If you have a second move of Rock Slide, really like that. And then there goes down Sierra as number 1, relatively easy right there. I don't really see too many things in there that are gonna give you too much of a problem, to be honest with you. So Sierra number 1, and now we have the chance for a Shiny Shadow Nidoran, female form. What do you guys think? Will we get this? Let's check it out. 3, 2, 1, no. No Shiny Shadow Nidoran on check number 1. Big surprise there. On to the next. And we have ourselves a Terrakion going down. Let's get it. Terrakion. Want the Shundo. I mean, come on. Yeah, that's crazy. I was talking about on the live stream, guys. I mean, Shundos are really cool, but let them be icing on the cake. This is going to be a 2605. 2641 is going to be the 100% IV, so let's see what we can get right here. Still can be shiny. Let's go. Shiny, 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 shiny. It's not going to be a shiny. 2605. We'll give it one good, solid, excellent throw real quick and see if we can bring this one home. There it is. Boom. All right. Do you guys think? First ball magic? Anything? No. And the next on the list, we do have Cliff right here. Let's go ahead and jump right into Cliff. Mr. Cliff. So Cliff is going to have a Grimer, which can be shiny. So he is the non-new shiny. We do have Venusaur, Crobat, and Machamp. So Machamp, Flying, Fairy, Psychic, and then we do have the Crobat, which is going to be Poison and Flying, which will be handled by Psychic. So it looks like Psychic is going to do a good damage, so a Mewtwo would be great in there. And then in spot number 3, we do have Arcanine. So Rock and Ground, Charizard, that's going to be Rock, and then Tyranitar. So Machamp is going to handle that second half really well. So we can go ahead in here with a Mewtwo in spot number 1, and we can also have a Lucario sitting in there as well that can easily blow some steam for us if you really want to be pressed and make sure that you handle this relatively easy. But as you can see, I usually use these things for Buddy Heart. So we're gonna go ahead in here with our Machamp, and then we're gonna go ahead in here with a Mewtwo, Psy Strike, Thunderbolt. That's good. All right, let's get it. Grimer's gonna be in there. Grimer could definitely handle the Lucario pretty good, but it's not gonna be here. So we'll just go ahead and we will blow some shields here. All right, and we still have another one to use, and then we'll have a fully powered up punch 2 times, and then we'll have no shields left. So it's going to be to our best advantage right now to keep this Lucario in there as much as possible and hopefully get this Grimer. And the Grimer has Mud Bomb, so we cannot take this. That will take the Lucario out. And we have the next Pokemon coming in, which is going to be the Crobat. So Crobat is not going to be affected by fighting, but what it will be affected by is going to be a little bit of the Shadow Ball combination. We'll go ahead and take that down. There we go. Another Shadow Ball is going to come in and take this down. I'm telling you, Lucario is like the Go Battle League gem. You combine it with some great Pokemon that are going to help it succeed, and Cliff always has this Tyranitar. Can I get one off? Can I get it off? Oh, I think I might have done it. Always, the Tyranitar is like 90% of the time is Tyranitar. You come in here with a Lucario like this, and Tyranitar is absolutely helpless. And there it goes, just like that. One Pokemon, not even advantage for most of the time. And we go ahead and take down a leader, which is going to be Cliff. Cliff is going down, which gives us another shot at a shiny Grimer. We already have the shiny Shadow Grimer, but I'm down for another one. It's not going to be this one. 274, this one, IVs. Maybe Go Battle League. Not too great. Which leaves us, ooh, Spinarak. I've never been so happy to see a Spinarak in my life. We do have a Gulpin is, I'm still not happy to see Gulpin, to be honest with you. Let's go ahead and grab the Pikachu and Natu right there. Thankfully, we do have the shiny Natu already, and that is going to do it for Cliff. We have one more leader to go before we get to Giovanni. We have Virizion going down. Let's see if we can pull a shiny Virizion. Would be super epic. Come on! It's not going to be shiny. This one's going to be a 2086. And finally, we have ourselves Arlo. All right, so the final leader before we're going to be able to get to Giovanni here. Yeah, that's okay. We don't really need rewards, to be honest with you. So let's check out the Pokemon that it has. So as far as Arlo, we are going to have the Gligar. That's a great one. I can't wait to see some shiny Shadow Gligars out there. Then we have Mawile. So Mawile is going to be ground as well as fire. And then we have Credilli, which is gonna be fighting, bug, steel, and ice. Fighting, looks like dual fightings in there would be great for that. And then if we go on to the next one, we have fire, and we have Gardevoir, so fighting. So Lucario can handle that back one pretty well. Shadow Ball hits Scissor pretty hard. Fighting in there, fire. So it looks like having something along the lines of like a pretty similar party to what we've been doing, which is going to look something like this. Here we go. So we're going to go with, I don't know if so Lucario is going to be number 1, and then Reshiram. And then I'm going to go in there with a Mamoswine for some ice. Powder Snow Avalanche on that one. I'm going to switch into the Mamoswine after I start fighting here. So it's going to be Lucario. Gligar is not going to be effective against this Gligar. And there we go. We'll go ahead and, I don't know what happened right there. And we'll go ahead and pull this one. This one's gonna be double weak to ice right quick. Mamoswine not being the most tanky Pokemon, but it is gonna handle what we need it to handle right here. So we just need to get it through there. Bam. All right, there's gonna be number 1. Let me know if you guys do use a different Pokemon up front as opposed to Mamoswine. Mamoswine is not the tankiest Pokemon, but it does really prove effective when we're able to pull out some ice moves with its double ice typing right there. And then we have the Mawile coming in, which we're going to go ahead and use this. It will not be effective against this Pokemon for certain. We'll stock up on a little bit of charge attacks, and oh my goodness, we are about to pass out. All right, well, all the shields are down, so we'll go ahead and see how much this hits this Pokemon. I doubt it's going to do pretty much anything. Oh wow, but it is a glassy Pokemon, so we're going to go ahead and switch into the Lucario right there. And now we'll be able to chunk that down just like that, and we have it charged up. That's why I love that switch right there. And then lo and behold, we do have ourselves a Scissor, so I'm gonna go ahead and it has a bug attack, which is not gonna be effective against this Lucario here. I'm gonna go ahead and charge this up once, and then I'm gonna hit it with the Shadow Ball. And then we can always pull out the Reshiram, being it's gonna be double weak to fire. That thing is just gonna slay this Scissor whenever we're ready. And Lucario does the trick. There it is, once again, Lucario for the W. I'm telling you guys, you need this Lucario on your team. This one isn't even maxed out. 2,500, alrighty. And remember, please complete all the research during the entire time. Do not prematurely get it. We have a Gligar right there, which is not gonna be shiny. And we'll go ahead and pine out this one. This is actually one that I have a lucky Schlundo, if you wanna call it that. Schlundo Gligar, which I did get from Bulk in Naperville. Bring this one home. So I am going to be doing Arlo quite a bit. I do want the extra candy, and I want the XL candy, which you can get from this Pokemon. But remember, please do your Seasons of Mischief task to get you into the final stage where you have to start going after Giovanni, and then if you have the Ho-Oh research from the other one saved up, you can do them both at the same time. You wanna make sure to go after that and get it done just like that. Oh wow, that's a 15-0-0. Very, very interesting right there. And there's a Murkrow right there that we can shiny check, but that's all the leader Pokemon, guys. Really, really, they're not super hard, honestly. Like, you guys can definitely handle these real easy with the standard parties. And we have finally found ourselves Giovanni. As far as Giovanni goes, we have a Persian number 1, then we have Rhyperior, Kingler, or Nidoking, followed by the Lugia. Lugia is gonna be psychic and flying, so ice will work on it, electric will work on it, rock will work on it. And then these other Pokemon in the middle, we have grass and electric for the Kingler. For the Nidoking, we have ground, water, as well as poison, it looks like that is. And then we have ice, so it looks like a combination of some type of ice in there would do a pretty good trick, and electric. So if we have a Mewtwo with like an ice beam, that would probably do there. But definitely we are gonna go with a combination of Melmetal, and we also, the Persian does get off a lot of damage. So we wanna go in, let's just go ahead and start setting up the team here. So Lucario, we can't use that Lucario because that one has Aura Sphere. So we're gonna go Lucario here. And you'll notice that my Lucario is sitting in spot number 2. Remember, we just talked about that not too long ago when we were fighting against Sierra. Reason being is because we want that Pokemon to be able to switch into so it doesn't take too much damage. And then let's go ahead and let's see what we got for our Mewtwo's. That one's got Psycho Cut, Ice Beam. Let's go this particular one. You might have to finagle it a little bit depending on what you run into in the middle there, but we should be able to handle this pretty easily. Go ahead and heal the rest of our party in there. We want to have the full health Melmetal, and hope you guys are ready. Giovanni, you're going to be mine. It's always going to be good to stack up a little bit here. So when the Persian is going after this one, I'm just going to go ahead and charge up a little bit before I change out, unless it's going to do too much damage on there. See, look at this thing. It just eats so hard. So we want to change out right there. Go ahead and put this Lucario in there, and then we're going to go ahead and grab it. See how much damage it does. It's a crazy strong Pokemon. But we were able to charge up the Melmetal, which has Rock Slide. Very important there. And then we're going to go right here. If you guys do need a Melmetal, please feel free to go ahead and pop a Meltan box. If you want to check it out up here, there's going to be attack number 2, and this will be able to take down the Persian. Notice the switch and notice how much health I have on the Lucario, and this one is not powered up above 2500 because I have used it in the Ultra League in previous situations. And now we are fortunately going up against a Rhyperior here. Might do a decent amount of damage. It looks like it does have Smackdown. There's no way. Rock Blast maybe? I don't know what it has, but whatever it does have, it was coming after us quite heavy right there. Okay, well, we're not going to take a second attack from that one. I'm going to go ahead and put this down right there. Lucario is a boss, absolute boss. And just remember, Lugia is going to be Psychic. Oh, can I body it down? I can, and it's going to be weak to Ghost. We do not want to get hit by this Lugia though. That will definitely take us down. We have a charged up Shadow Ball coming in here, and then we're gonna have a BAM! Look at that. Look at that. And I'm gonna go ahead and save that one, and I'm gonna go right into a Rock Slide on this Melmetal, and relatively easy matchup right there. Relatively easy. Go ahead and check out this Rock Slide. It's not getting stab boosted, so it's not the most effective thing. We cannot use Superpower on this Pokemon, not a good idea. Psychic and Flying, not the moveset to use. And we're gonna go ahead and hit this one. That should pretty much wrap it up right there. And we can go ahead and use one more special. This Melmetal is an absolute tank. Melmetal Lucario combination, unless it has like fire or fighting, just absolutely wrecks. And then there goes down Giovanni. So we are actually going to be catching ourselves for the first time ever our Lugia. Grabbed it, grabbed it, grabbed it. And we are now going to have our Lugia encounter. 792. And Lugia, oof. Yikes. Least favorite Pokemon to catch. All right, Lugia, stay with us. First ball. All right, 792. Let's go ahead and check out what the IVs are on this Pokemon. It would be great if you do want to, oh, okay, we got the guaranteed 3XL candy. If you do want a really good IVs, you want an IV floor, not really good, but you want to at least have an IV floor, you have the ability to catch that in the windy weather, not super common around here. 792 is going to be a 911-7. But we do have a Shadow Lugia right there, which is something that we are and have been after. So I'm gonna go ahead and get over here. We have, that's not what I want. I want the Rocket Boss. All right, we'll go ahead and claim this reward. Notice that this is the previous one. We have not beat this one yet. We have a Larvitar encounter right there, 422, because we stock up on our Rocket Radars, guys. We do not go multiples of these particular Pokemon. Just not really what I'm after. I'd much rather have 3 or 4 Shadow Mewtwo's. So we're gonna go ahead and check that off the list. And the next round, what are we gonna get here? All right, defeat Team Go Rocket Grunts, defeat the leaders 3 times, and then defeat the Team Go Rocket Boss, and then we will be able to grab this next round. I might have to do 2 Lugias. Not what I wanted to do, but I'm not gonna be bottlenecked in this situation, so I might be moving on with just 2 for this video's sake. And so if you want to keep the 3 radars, I made a mistake. You want to make sure you get through the mischief task to get you onto the rocket part, and then you go ahead and you beat the 1 rocket boss, because right now it looks like I'm stuck on this rocket boss, and since I already did the other rocket boss for the previous one, it doesn't look like I'm gonna be able to do it and go forward, so it looks like I'm gonna be forced to do two. If you only wanna do one, you have to get your Seasons of Mischief quest line all the way to defeat the rocket boss in coincidence with the previous one, which is gonna be from the Shadow Ho-Oh, and that will help you succeed. And then we have one more surprise, guys. We have a Volibee. Field research encounter. Can it be shiny? Is it? No. I don't think it is. Dang it. I probably would have noticed, but it kind of looked a little pinker than I don't, you know, you only hatch these things, so first time we've ever encountered one, and unfortunately it's not the shiny one, which is totally cool. But remember, Giovanni, smack it down real easily. Melmetal, not a good one. 333 Volibee candy, how funny is that? All right, let's see where we're at here. We have another encounter, which is gonna be a Vulpix. What do we have coming through? A Terrakion. No way, I'm gonna jump into that. Oh, we have 2 Terrakions on the radar. But just to show you guys from the live stream, we did get a shiny weather boosted Terrakion right there. Not a great one, but it is highly tradable. And we're gonna jump into another one, and we will be back if we have anything extra in bonus time for you guys. And you guys already know the drill, because I appreciate you guys. As always, all right, we're in. To all of my likers, commenters, subscribers, Patreon members, everybody who takes their support, spirit, and participation to the next level, I'm gonna see you guys out on the next video. Peace. I think this is called for some bonus time, guys. We have ourselves a 2641 is gonna be the 100% IV. This is a 35, so this is gonna be a 98% IV Terrakion. Please be shiny. Please be shiny. Please be shiny. Please be shiny. It's not gonna be shiny. 2635. Man, if I got this shiny, I would have been so stoked. I would definitely be like considering maxing this one to level 50, because 1 point away, and the shiny is gorgeous. Like I said on live stream, this is like one of my, I just love the shiny. It's just the blue, the greenish turquoise, there we go, and the red combination on the headdress, like it's so hard, so hard. All right, 4 XL candy, 2635 is a 98% IV with the Sacred Sword Smackdown combination. All right, peace. I want to take this time to thank everybody who supports me in every facet. It means the world to me, and an extra special thank you to all my Patreons. I greatly appreciate the extra support to continue to allow me to pursue Pokemon Go full time, allowing me to create my daily video uploads in the most timely fashion for everyone's benefit. Plus, I get the amazing experience of sharing my creative processes behind the scenes and raiding all around the globe with select upper tiers. Thank you everybody for being a part of the Trainer Club. You all mean the absolute world to me, and I will see you guys out on the next video.